Hello everyone, this is the thejonnymar, and welcome to the latest in my Jonny Poorly Plays series. So on Patreon, my patrons voted for me to do another puzzle game, and I asked my daughter which one she wanted me to play, and she chose Dr. Mario. So I never actually played this game back on the NES, but I know of it, and so I kind of know what to do in this particular game. It's sort of like Tetris, but of course sort of not like Tetris. So in this particular game, you have to throw little pills down and destroy particular viruses that are in the massive pill jar, or whatever it is that this is supposed to be, a stomach or a pill jar. And we get the classic theme here as well. And then, like most of these types of puzzle games, if you are able to destroy multiple things at once, you get more points. So for this particular game, and for this particular episode, I'm going to try to beat the top score, and then once I do, hopefully, I will then just stop with whatever that particular stage is at the end of that stage, if I manage to actually clear it. So as I've mentioned in my previous puzzle Jonny Poorly Plays game, I don't really play puzzle games that often. Now, I used to play Tetris quite a bit back on the Game Boy, but that was about it. I never really played anything beyond that. So it wasn't really into other series like Puyo Puyo or its variants, or games like Yoshi's Cookie or Kirby's Avalanche or any of those other games. I don't really play puzzle games much anymore. I do have Tetris on a few different platforms. And then I also have, I believe, Tetris like Deluxe or something for the Wii, which you can actually play with the balance board. So you can actually play with your feet. So that's kind of fun to play. It certainly adds oh, now we're starting to get quite a few viruses here. But that adds a little bit of a new variety to that particular game. So for this game, I think there was a Dr. Luigi as well that was like a Wii U or a Wii exclusive. I might actually have that one too. I'm not sure if I ever got that. I think it was through Club Nintendo. And I might have gotten it. It's been a while since I booted up my Wii U. I do occasionally use my Wii U simply because my daughter likes to play Wii and Wii U games every once in a while. She recently really got into Kirby, and so we've been playing a lot of the Wii U and Wii Kirby games. So that's been fun. But again, I don't remember if I have that Dr. Luigi game. Like I said, I haven't really played this version before. This is the first time, I think, that I've ever played Dr. Mario for the NES. And I'm playing it through, as you probably saw at the beginning of the episode, the Nintendo Switch Online platform. I do have the basic subscription to that, so I have access to... We should get the combo here, and kill off all the viruses. Heading up to level 3, which I believe is actually the 4th level. But yeah, I do have the basic subscription, which allows you to access their somewhat limited catalogs of NES games, Super Nintendo games, and then original Game Boy games, which are really the only systems I care that much about. I mean, I would like to be able to access N64 and Genesis and Game Boy Advance, but I really don't feel like paying the extra $30 a year in order to do that. Maybe if they continue to expand and add more things to the service, I'll consider it, but for now, it's not something I'm really interested in. But there is a pretty good catalog of NES games, an okay catalog of Super Nintendo games. It certainly is missing quite a few of the kind of big hitters, but a lot of the old classic NES games that were made by Nintendo themselves, as well as Super Nintendo games, are available through that. So I do occasionally boot that up and play it. It's how I'm doing my Zelda 2 series as well. So it's a good way to sort of access those games. They're emulated fairly well. There's a little bit of lag when using it, but it's not a ton. Probably a couple hundred milliseconds, if that. It's something you can pretty easily get used to the more you play it. But it's certainly not as bad as, for example, the NES Classic, which has pretty bad lag. So that's something you really have to get used to if you're going to play on that particular console. And I did have to get used to that because I actually played through a bunch of NES games on there not too long ago, a couple summers ago. to finish off a bunch of those games that I had never played before. So I played games like Ninja Gaiden, the first one for example, and a few other games as well, including the original Final Fantasy. I had never finished the NES original. But I'm going off on tangents here. I'm supposed to be talking about puzzle games in this particular video, and I'm not doing that. So I'm not sure if we're actually going to get to 10,000 on this level. Let's see if we can get there. No, that's not giving me any points. So it looks like you only get points if you actually kill viruses. So we'll finish that off, and then it looks like we're going to do another level. Yay! Now, I'm not sure how high this goes. I would assume, given that it's a double digit for level, you can keep going as long as you need to, so probably up to 99. And I would imagine at that point there are a lot of viruses on the screen, and also, of course, I don't know if the pills actually end up going faster as you increase the level as well, or if it's just that there's more viruses. If you know, let me know, viewers. And let me know also if this is a game you've played. Are you someone who's really into Dr. Mario? I think there are modern versions of the game. I'm not sure when the last Dr. Mario game was made. I don't think it's super recent, but I do think they came out with one not too long ago, maybe 5 or 10 years ago. I know that Dr. Luigi game, again, I think was on the Wii U. But again, I'm not sure if they created one beyond that. There might be a mobile one. I'm vaguely thinking that. Again, I'm not 100% sure. I know Nintendo's been going through a lot of mobile kicks recently. Well, not recently, but over the last couple years they created a bunch of mobile games, like a Mario Run game, and a few other games as well. Now, these viruses are getting kind of hidden behind stuff. So let's see, we only have a few left. Looks like we're probably going to end up around, I don't know, 16, maybe 17 or 18,000 points once we finish off here. But yeah, I'm having some fun with this game. I could see myself playing it more. So I'll probably keep playing after I finish up this episode, see how far I can get. Maybe in a future episode I'll update you all as to how I ended up doing. But I would say it's pretty good. It's not certainly on the level with Tetris. I wouldn't say I like it as much as that game, but it's definitely not terrible. It's certainly better than Columns, which I'm not a huge fan of. But we need one more blue block, and then we will call it an episode. So, come on, give me a blue. No, you're gonna not give me a blue. There it is. As always, viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode as we kill the last virus. I'll see y'all in my next Jonny Poorly Plays series, where we play something else. So long. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press like and leave a comment below. Please also subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell. See you next time.